because the veil was ripped, I now have what Adam had. I got what Moses didn't have. I got what Joshua didn't have. I got what Hannah didn't have. I got what Elizabeth didn't have. I got what Mary didn't have. I have intimacy again with the Father. Now, I don't know about you, because maybe you don't care about being intimate with God. But see, I struggled and sought and ran after enough things in my life. I'm glad to find what I've been looking for all my life. I'm glad to be satisfied again. I'm glad to be at peace again. And because Jesus ripped the veil and made a way for me to get in, to come back to the garden where he first put us, that would make me shout all by myself. That would make me happy and cause me to praise him and cause me to glorify him and cause me to exalt him all by myself. Now that I can have once again that intimacy and that fellowship, and I don't need a high priest. I don't need the Pope. I don't need the cardinal. I don't need the patriarchs. I don't need the prophets. I don't need nobody. I can go to God for myself. Some of y'all to shout, because you don't need nobody to take you where you can go. But the scriptures tell us, when Jesus rose from the dead, he got up with all power in his y'all looking so cute today. It said when he got up with all power in his hand. Now watch this. Come here, Ricky, come here. Stand right here a minute. If Jesus got up with all power in his hand, and now I can get to Jesus. Oh, you don't hear me. I can get to the power that's in his hand. And I don't have to be a slave to evil no more. Because if you got it in your hand, and I now can put my hand on your hand, I can get from you what you have, and now it becomes mine. And do you understand what that means? That means that we have the power to stop the evil out here in these streets. We have the power to stop the killing and the bloodshed. We have the power to stop legislators from saying no. We have the power for justice and righteousness to flow like a river. We got the power. Oh, maybe you don't. I'm just talking about the 10 people here that understand what's available to you now. Is there anybody here that understands what you got because you got access? Because you got access. Somebody shout, I got the power. Say, I got the power. Say, I got the power. Say, we have the power. Somebody jump up on your feet and shout, we have the power. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Listen. That's why Jesus could say, right? That's why he could say, I give you the keys. Now watch this. He says, and son, whatever you bind on earth, from this point on, will be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Because you see, once he ripped the veil and gave me access to his power, now I don't operate in just this dimension anymore. You don't hear me. I now operate in a spiritual dimension as well as a physical dimension. I now operate in a heavenly place as well as an earthly place because I've been reconnected with heaven. I'm united again with heaven. I'm revived and restored again with heaven. So now I operate in another dimension. Say another dimension. Look at somebody next to you and tell them real loud. Say, neighbor, do you understand? When he restored you, he gave you the power to operate in another dimension. And now, what you bind on earth is bound in heaven. And what you loose on earth is loose in heaven. Somebody ought to give God some praise because you got heavenly power. You got divine power. You got heavenly power. You got almighty power. Somebody shout, I got the power. Somebody shout, I got the power. Now give God some praise.